Good morning. It's Sunday and it's April 28th, and here I am at the famous Los Angeles Aqueduct. This is the part that's open. I mean, not covered. A few miles up, it becomes covered in a big pipe. But here we are. I see two hikers way in front of me up there. I didn't see any behind me yet. The weather is about 60, I'm thinking 62, 65 degrees with a light breeze, kind of a moderate breeze. It's supposed to get hot today, but I think that breeze will help. This is probably the flattest part of the whole trail. So I'm thinking I should do pretty good miles today. My pack is as heavy as it's ever been, with 4 liters of water and a full week's supply of food. So it's pretty heavy, but my pack adjusted just right, so it feels comfortable on my back. No problems with my feet. My knees feel fine. I bought a wraparound brace, one of those wraparound compression straps for your knees. I bought one of those at Walmart yesterday. I haven't put it on yet. I'll save that probably for the mountains. Anyway, I'll catch you all down the trail. Solar farm down there. And when we get up on the ridge, we'll start seeing more and more of the wind. In the next few days. That's the pipe over there. There's where I walked from down there, little town, and all the way up there. And then it turns here, and now the aqueduct is under my feet on this concrete enclosure. When you go past those little vents back there, you can hear the water rushing underneath. I guess I'll trade off walking on the concrete and walking on the dirt road, depending on which is more comfortable. Somebody wrote on one of the posts, I wish I had a bike. You can ride your bike on this easy. Skateboard, hovercraft. Forest of Joshua trees. So quiet when there's no cars going by. Had about 5 cars go by. One guy who lives in Bakersfield had some cows up here somewhere, or probably on the other road before I turned off, and he was chatting with me for a while. I gave him one of my round to it. It has my YouTube channel stuff on it. He was happy to get that. He didn't know anything about why all these people were out here walking the trail. So I gave him the whole 9 yards about the PCT, where it starts, where it ends, why we do it. I think I'm about 5 or 6 miles in right now. Still walking. There goes Hop Jesus. He was the guy that Mark and Tamara gave a ride to, dropped him off when they picked me up. He just passed me. These make nice little chairs to sit on when you're taking a break. There's probably most hikers don't stop, but I do. I stop about every 1.5 miles, 2 miles. Have a little sit, 5 minutes, and take back off again. I suppose these are access hatches in case something gets stopped up in the aqueduct. They can open it up and get down there and take a look. I've gone 10 miles so far since I left, and it still looks the same. So the aqueduct goes pretty level for about 15 miles. So you're walking on sand, some of it like beach sand, for about 15 miles, and then you get on the trail diverts from the aqueduct for a while, and you have to walk on this dirt road, and it's got some elevation right at the end. So anyway, that's the valley I just walked out of with the aqueduct, and then this is the dirt road, and it's got some elevation, about 300 or 400 feet, I think, and then you get up here to this wind farm, and I feel the wind blowing, but maybe it's not blowing from the normal direction because they're all pointed kind of in the wrong direction. The wind is coming from my back right now, I think. Yeah, coming from my back, and they're kind of all pointed to the left. Oh, wait a minute, now the wind switched. On this side. There's a few of them turning. There's more turning than there were a few minutes ago. I could see them, and it looks like they're starting to turn. The wind must be picking up. I don't even know if you can hear this. I'm trying to get as close as I can to the phone so you can hear it. I've got about 2 more miles to the Cottonwood Creek, and that's where I'll replenish my water and probably stop for the day. That'll be 17 miles. Good morning. I'm ready to hit those mountains over there. I think I've got about a 4,000 foot elevation climb today. When I finish this trail, I'm going to have strong legs and strong glutes. This is one of those slidey places where it's all gravel and you gotta make it across those rocks where the trail resumes over there. So off with the camera. Alright, there's the windmills down there. That's the valley I walked across. I walked over those mountains. Now I'm almost as high on these mountains on this side over here. From Hiker Town across the aqueduct to the creek, through the windmills, and now up here on this mountain. And I'm only about maybe a quarter of the way of the elevation I'm supposed to go. I think it's 2,000 elevation to get to the first set of tent sites, and then it's another 1,200 feet of elevation for 2 miles. It's going to be rough, that last 2 miles, but I'm a tough guy. Alright, so I got one big climb. The hiker down there. I think we go down to that lower one, and then we do switchbacks all the way up that mountain. That's my 2,000 foot climb right there. That little mountain down there, last time I took a picture across the valley and said that's where I came across, I was down there. Now about, I don't know, 2,000 feet higher. You can see a lot more of the valley, that's for sure. I think I've got about another 800 feet to climb. Those flowers. about a 20-degree uphill right here. A little light breeze, and the flowers make it pretty. Well, here I am walking through a beautiful field or mountain of flowers, yellow and purple. It's beautiful. Good morning. It is Wednesday, April 30th, last day of April, and I'm about 5 miles from the road where I'll get a ride into Tehachapi. And had a good night last night, although it was very windy. Let me turn around here so I can block the wind from the camera. It was very windy, and my tent collapsed twice. That's a trekking pole tent, and on one time around 11 o'clock the tent stake came out, and it came in from that side, and the other time the wind just blew my trekking pole right out from under the tent. So anyway, other than that, had a good night's sleep, but it was windy all night. Still windy today. It wasn't windy at the campsite, but I've gone about 5 miles, so now it's starting to get windy again, and you can see I'm back in the windmills. I think I got to go past those windmills over there to get to where I'm going. Catch you up the road. There's a windmill farm. Looks like the big windmills got together and had some baby windmills. So here's the big chasm I got to go across. Trail goes across right there, but what people have done is come back up this way. They got the wire spread there, and they walk up and then back down. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. So that's where I was able to cross up there and now come back down. Now that'd be pretty tough to get out of if you did go down in there. Got my ice axe. I guess I could dig some holes to get out. This is the hard part, is getting under this with your backpack on. When I did it over there, I guess I can do it here. I'm back on the trail again. See you down the trail. Alright, well, obviously I made it. I made it to Tehachapi. I'm staying in a hotel here for the night, and I'll get a ride back out to the trail tomorrow morning. So this is the end of April. This is April 30th. And I've just been I'm carrying a lot of stuff that I don't need to carry up. I mean, some extra stuff. So I'm going to try to whittle some of that down. I passed one of the hikers out there, and he says, "Man, your pack looks heavy." I said, "My pack is heavy." He says, "What are you carrying that you don't need?" And I said, "Well, nothing really." I said, I'm using everything I'm carrying." He said, "Well, it looks heavy." And I said, "It is." He picked up my backpack and he said, "Yeah, that's too heavy. The load is too heavy for the backpack that you have." He used to work for REI. So anyway, I'm trying to do some re-engineering, maybe change what I'm carrying. I don't know. Anyway, so anyway, I want to just thank everybody that's been supporting me, and I gave my wife a good call out a couple days or videos ago, but I was in my heart I was reminded that I have another big supporter that's been a supporter all my life, and that is all of her life, and that is my daughter Tina. I just want to sometimes I did this trail in honor of David, our son, who passed away, and I know she might at some point feel like, well, what am I, chopped liver? No, you're not chopped liver. You are the heart of my heart. And I want to just say how proud I am of you and what what you've accomplished with your life. I mean, she's a mother of two grown kids, and she's a mother of an 8-year-old now, and she works full time at a job, and she has a business that she's running with her husband Todd, the TNT Gymnastics, and they go to meets all over, and she's the kind of the support behind that whole business, and she's also going to school full time. She's getting a bachelor's degree from the Arkansas State University. So, Tina, I just want to say how proud I am of you, of the woman you are, and what you've accomplished, and not just. I mean, I'm a fine one to talk about trying to accomplish something, but not just accomplishment, but for being the person that you are. You have such a kind, compassionate, giving heart. And I think that's why you get involved with everything, is because you love people and you like to help people. So here's to Tina. I hope you have a great day. And just know that I love you more than anything. And looking forward to seeing you again when this is all over. For everybody else, eat your heart out. My wife I love. My daughter, my son, my kids, my grandkids, all of them. Love them all. Have a good one. See you down the trail.